from McDonald's Quality Eatery, Meridian Business Park, just off junction 21 of the M1. Is anybody watching this drivel? Give it a few minutes. So whilst we're waiting, a big shout out to Instavolt here at the McDonald's, and I'm pulling a really decent, there we go, 54 kilowatts, which is brilliant, fantastic. Instavolt do say these are 120 kilowatt units. I don't think they are. You might be able to correct me, but dead easy to start. Started with my debit card, and I'm just going to fill up here today and then just mooching around Leicestershire. So I'll be here. I've got a call to make at 9:30 for work, so I've got a feeling the car's going to be full before I need to get the laptop out and do some calls. But bit of a mad drive yesterday. I put a video on YouTube this morning from yesterday. I'm really tired. Drove the best part of 7 hours, 330 miles in a day, and I was done. Nice to catch up with James. I've James and Kate on YouTube. I had a jacket potato with him and a catch up, and then went down to Wetherby to the new super quick hyper, I don't know what they call them, hyperchargers or hypercharge or hyper rapids, but they're 300 kilowatt rapids. So the e-Nero will pull 77, which it did, for I'd say from 30% right up to like 60%. So I put 100 miles in about 20 minutes, which was just awesome. And then got down to Leicester easily, which is about 100 miles away. So I got down to Leicester with 79 miles left. So I needed just a quick top up. I started the day in Perth with a full charge, and the car said, I say guessometer, it's not really guessometer, it's really accurate in the e-Nero. Car said 319 miles range. And I had 350 to do, 330 because that's what I ended doing. So just needed a quick top up, and by the time I'd gone out, queued for the toilet and came back and stretched my legs, it's about 20 minutes, and more than enough to then get on my way. I say I arrived here in Leicester with 79 miles, so I'm just going to top up today here at the Instavolt at McDonald's on Foss Park. So for those 7 people that are watching, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, I don't know whether to do, I don't think there's a real need for me to do a video of my drive back to Orkney, which is happening Thursday morning. Picking my daughter and my grandson up and taking them back. So I'm going to stay back in Perth Thursday night and then drive up to the ferry at Scrabster for the Friday night 7 PM boat. So nice easy drive back. It's not very good YouTube content when I just need one rapid top up. Probably go to Wetherby again Thursday afternoon, top up at Wetherby for like 20 minutes, and then drive all the way up to Perth, and then plug in on the 22 kilowatt fast chargers at Perth, Broxton Park and Ride, and probably 4 or 5 hours later I'll go out and move the car because it will be full, and then I have another genuine 300 mile range to then easily get from Perth up to Scrabster. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Now if I was to do a video of that on the way back, it's a bit boring. What do you think? Would you like to see some boring content? Probably not. Live chat, all messages are visible. No one said anything or disagreeing with me, so there you go. I'm just going to do a video about driving down from Orkney down here to Leicester, and I'll get that edited when I get back. So yeah, really, really easy. I can't get over the traffic down here. Everyone drives like maniacs. Luke, I rarely pull 77 in my low states charge, usually around 55. Right, is that the 4 Plus you've got? I don't know whether all of them will pull 77 kilowatts. I'm not sure. This is the 4 Plus with the upgraded 11 kilowatt AC onboard charger. Yeah, the 4 Plus. Well, it might be a combination of where you're plugging in. If the local grid connection is a bit weak, and whether, the big question is whether the charger you're using is 120 kilowatt or more. So the vast majority of Rapids, all the old Ecotricity units, all of the Charge Place Scotland units are still rated at a 50 kilowatt. So your car might be asking for 77, but it can only suck 50 kilowatts because that's all it's being offered. So yeah, aim for some of the new chargers like Instavolt, Offspray, and the new GridServe chargers like the ones at Weatherby are 150 or even 250 kilowatt. So it's the onboard charger that may restrict it, but also it may be the most that particular Rapid can pump out is restricting what your car can pull. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I'll just see what I'm pulling now. So yeah, I'm still pulling 56 kilowatts. As you can see it there. Oh, that's bright. At 54%. And you can also, you might be able to hear the little pumps going inside the car, which is to cool the pack whilst it's pulling 56 kilowatts, because it creates some heat. Now I've got a little Mini at the side of me. Now it would be interesting if he disconnects whether my charge rate will go up. Gripping content, folks. But yeah, let's see. We've just got a little Mini here. Two gentlemen talking. What's he on? He's on 96%. Right. He's probably a newbie wanting to filter off content, which I don't ever understand. But if he disconnects, yeah, he's on 96% state of charge. If he disconnects, it'd be interesting to see whether my charge rate goes up. Yeah, there you go. So a lot does depend on the local feed and also the ability for the actual Rapid to pump out high voltages and ampage. Compared to Scotland, Leicester is still a bit of a desert when it comes to Rapids, so it's only Instavolt that seem to be leading it. Okay, Luke, right. So the other thing, Luke, just to bear in mind is that temperature as well. So if your battery's cold or it's cold outside, it may restrict the charge rate. But if it's not, then maybe a chat with Kia. Yeah, I want to try the MFGs. Morning, Philip Milling. Just get the chat back up. Why can't I see it? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, 57 kilowatts I'm pulling now. I want this chap to disconnect. I don't know why he's staying on. He's probably pulling the same amount as a 3-pin plug when he gets to 96%. Not out to right the wrongs of EV etiquette charging today. Another day perhaps, but not today. He is round the corner from the Mini dealership as well, so maybe he's a salesman who wants to charge it up quick, ready for a demo or something. Who knows? So yeah, today I'm going to see my parents, spend some time with them, and then tomorrow morning see my daughter. Why is CPS not routinely installing more 50 kilowatts? Well, I don't know. It's some Swarco. So some are new chargers are going in. I think it's all very well saying put 50 kilowatts in the Highlands of Scotland, but it's the grid connection. You know, the units are available, but if the power's not there, if the wires to that remote location are not fat enough to pull 150, 200 kilowatts, then there's no point sticking a 250 kilowatt rapid. It's to do with the grid connection. A lot of people just say, well, I'll put rapids in everywhere. It's not as simple as just the basic hardware. It's the network. It's the grid connection, yes. Yeah, that's right. And that's the other reason for this video I'm going to put together, is that rapids are not the answer. It's having a 250, 300 mile range EV like the e-Niro, I personally think is the sweet spot. By the time I've driven 4 or 5 hours, well, yesterday was 7 hours, I'm done, and I just want destination chargers. Battery built into the charger, yeah, there is that, but again, that's extra cost to have that. Yeah, so there's lots of factors. These chaps both puffing away, and they seem to be waiting for 100%. I don't understand the logic of that. In a 33 kilowatt hour EV, I want me extra 4%. Hey ho. Oh, he's tripping over the cable. No, he's not going to unplug. Hey ho. Be interesting to see. My car's still making interesting noises. Still 57 kilowatts. He's holding it. Maybe he thinks if he holds it, he'll squeeze more in. Who knows? I'd rather see 7 kilowatts at destination like supermarket hotel than rapid. Yes, I agree entirely. We just need more 7 kilowatts. And if the hotel industry wake up, you know, when I pick a hotel to stay in, my wife does booking.com, I'll just make sure that it's got a destination charger or a fast charger close by that I can use. The mini guys have finished. Is my rate going to increase? Maybe he's on a demo drive. Maybe he's demonstrated how easy it is to fill up on a rapid. No, he's not the salesman, I don't think, unless he's calculated how much it's cost. I don't know. What's the space? Yeah, they're away. Still pulling 57 kilowatts, so it's not increased. Maybe that's because I'm at 63%, who knows. But yeah, these are great. But yeah, as I was saying, destination chargers are definitely the key, and that's what I want to see more of. Because basically, fill up when you're asleep. Fill up when you're asleep is the answer, because you're doing nothing else. There goes that mini. Yeah. He's driving it very gingerly, so my guess is he's on a demo drive. I wanted to know how to rapid charge. Yeah, that's been demoed. He looks like a salesman, telling him which way to go. And from the passenger seat. There you go. That's good. Right, 58 kilowatts. You see, who said I can't do interesting YouTube content? So maybe we're increasing in the old kilowatt department because the charger at the side is now vacant. Nice. So the other thing I've noticed is driving. I'm originally from Leicester. Driving is so aggressive. Why is everyone in such a mad rush to get from A to B and just be so aggressive in their driving style? I don't get it. Coming down the M1 yesterday, I was mentally exhausted. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe our reaction times aren't what they were. But everyone just seems to be in a crazy rush to get everywhere really quick, which is very, very sad. Because if you do rush somewhere and you get there 5 minutes earlier than you did the day before, what are you going to do with the extra 5 minutes? What are you going to do with it? So, yeah. Anyone got any questions while I'm here before I sign off? Nice blue skies up here today, down here today. There used to be my stamping ground around here. Sittner's over there, BMW dealer. I've not been down here for years. Yeah. Right then, I'm going to sign off if no one's got any questions. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a really good day wherever you are. Okay, cheers.